Hi guys, Local here. I'm going through something right now, but make sure to hit that like and subscribe. The storm is coming in soon. It's at 9. It's currently 7 out right now. It's fairly cold, but the storm is coming, and there is a storm. You can see it in the sky. It's getting fairly dark right now. It's a little bit windy, but like not that windy. This is the very first wave of the Illinois storm in Chicago. It's really nice out here. It's just a little bit cold, but it's like fairly nice. You can see the storm is coming right now, just in the distance, but the wind is not that bad right now. But I will continue to keep the, everything going. I will be going outside today for the very second storm. There's the wind coming in from the north. Right now the storm is coming from that direction. It's a little bit windy, but like I said, it's not like fully windy. The storm will be hitting us around 9 o'clock, so stay tuned. Again, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And the wind is picking up very fast right now from the storm. The colder air and the warmer air are mixing. Right now it's fairly cold, and it's a little bit of warm, but like not that cold. I don't see any lightning yet. The storm is not officially here. We had some tree lines down, like tree stuff down. It is fairly cold right now. I can even feel it in the wind. The wind is picking up just slightly a little bit. The storm is still moving in. I wanted to say thank you guys for all the support. Right now it's been pretty tough, but I'm managing to get through it just a little bit, and hopefully the storm will not be as severe as I thought, because right now there's a lot of severe stuff. And sorry if I made a short video, I wasn't really paying attention. I had to go somewhere. And the wind is picking up, you guys. The wind is slowly picking up in the storm. Now, I don't know if this will be 70-mile-per-hour winds with the storm, but all I gotta say is everyone who lives in that area, in St. Louis and everywhere else, please be safe. This is tornado season, and I don't want anybody else to get hurt. It's very humid right now. Very, very humid from the storm. It is currently not even close to 9 o'clock, and the storm is still on schedule right now. I cannot believe this. The storm is going to be big. This is the first storm system, very first. The second one will be coming around like 1 or 2 or 3. That's what they said. And they said around 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock is tornado hour. So please, please be safe. The storm is now picking up the wind, and I just heard some thunderstorms over there in the direction. Now, I just woke up, in my opinion. It is 7-something right now. It is not even close to 9 o'clock, and the storm is still on time. It is currently on time right now. Now, I took some photos of the clouds, but I will take lots and lots of photos. It is really, really dark right now. I'm not gonna lie. It is extremely dark right now. And yes, we do have a trampoline, but it currently is gonna be sold. So again, take some photos real quick. People think I'm crazy for doing this, but let me tell you something. My dream is to become a storm chaser, so I am currently just out here, just tracking it, and the wind is picking up from that direction, guys. This storm is not going to be severe, that's what they said. The next storm, though, the second wave, will be severe. So you can see up there in the clouds, there's a little bit of some formation. I don't know what that is. There is no wall cloud or supercell. If there was a supercell, there would have been a supercell. Right now it's just some clouds, and you can clearly see that is a little bit of some wave right there. There's some more wind over there coming from the north, coming from the south. It is currently really, really dark right now. The storm is now coming in from that direction. I don't see any wall cloud, anything. I see a little bit of some shelf over there, just a tiny bit of some shelf. The storm is coming from this direction, as you can see from the trees. Currently it is extremely dark, and look at how big those clouds are. Oh my goodness. So the storm is now in a leveled area. The wind is now coming from the north. The clouds are all moving from this way. I can clearly tell it is getting very cold right now, because it is very cold, and it's supposed to feel like in the 60s today. And the clouds are now coming from this direction. You can see it from the shelf. There's a beautiful bird over there. Now the wind is now picking up just a little bit. You can clearly see from the edge of the storm over there, and now that direction is getting fairly dark. We're just gonna wait a few minutes because, again, it's not gonna come for about an hour. But as you can see in the difference from now, and I will continue to film a little bit. I'm gonna get this storm back up just a little bit. Get this storm just the clouds in general. That's what I'm mostly looking at. We're gonna go move over here, this direction. As you can see, it's a little bit windy, but not that windy. In this direction, it's slightly windy. There's some birds, but then you come over here, you can see the other storm, like the other half of the storm, coming from this direction. Now, as you can see, like I said, it's not exactly time for the storm to hit us yet. It's not exactly the hour of the time that's supposed to come. The storm is now coming from these directions of the path. Ignore that. That was, I don't know what that was. The storm is supposed to be fairly bad, and as you can see, there's a bird on top of my roof. Hold up. It's all the way up there. What the heck is it doing? So there's a lot of changes right now. The storm is now on its way. You can probably hear the wind. This is gonna be a very long video, just to remind you. I love storms. They're like my favorite part of summer. But as you can see, the shelf cloud is now in its final storm phase. This is the cloud now after about a few minutes of not coming to here. I will turn on my phone. I will stay out here and take photos of the thunderstorm. Right now it's not even time to start yet, so this is just the beginning of the storm. This is probably the front of the storm. Now the back of the storm will be the second part, because it will be moving in, and there's a huge twig in the middle of our lawn, which I'm going to move soon because I don't want that to be debris. Again, like I said, please make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. It is not summer near us. It is supposed to be in the 70s or 60s today. So if I get an alert, I will let you guys know. Like I said, it is extremely dark right now this morning. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 8 o'clock, but it will be transferring into 9. And that 9 is going to be that first hit of the very first storm that they were talking about. Now, the morning hours are supposed to be the non-severe. Now, the second storm, like I said, the afternoon hours, evening hours around like maybe 3 o'clock or 8 o'clock are supposed to be bad. Now, that is when I'm going to be tracking that storm. I will be out around 11 o'clock to noon, taking photos, tracking the storm, making sure that there's no rotation, because that's the one thing that you have to make sure. Rotation in the storm is the most key part of tracking it, and you can see the wind is a little bit slight this morning. It is not like it's like really windy, it's just really slight. Now, if you're out traveling in the storm and you see any movement or any like rotation in the sky, please take shelter. You don't know what that is. And I just heard some thunderstorms over there. It is getting a little bit windy right now. It is like, a little bit windy. So now I can hear some rumbles in the distance. Those sky clouds are looking a little bit gray, not exactly green. The green is the most scary part, is when you're standing out here and there's green clouds. This is just the beginning of the storm. Like I said, no rotation whatsoever. There's no rotation. I don't feel any rain. Just mostly humid, mostly calm, mostly windy. It's a little bit of cold, not that cold. But yeah, it's getting fairly dark. I will continue to keep monitoring the storm. For right now, I'm going to say goodbye, and that way does not look that good. It looks fairly bad that way. And I will continue to keep on tracking the storm. That way is the shelf cloud. There's some other clouds. There's a whole bunch of other clouds over there. There's a lot of clouds in that direction. You can see that there's a little bit of a wall cloud in that direction. The storm clouds are getting pretty big. They're getting very, very dark right now. In my opinion, it will start in a few minutes. The wind is slightly starting to get heavy, and there's the wind. The wind is now picking up in the storm, you guys. This storm is not even an hour in and it's still picking up. You can fairly tell how bad and how big these clouds are from my direction of the storm. Now, there is no rotation, thank goodness, but there is a little bit of darkness in that direction. The wind is now picking up, you guys. The wind was not like this when I first came out here. It's been almost about an evening hours to get here. And look at these sky clouds. These are beautiful formation of a thunderstorm cloud. I am loving this 100%. It is getting extremely dark right now. I will not tell you how dark it is. It is getting extremely dark. It was not this dark when I first came out here. It was slowly light. You can also, oh my, you guys, look at these sky clouds. They are beautiful. Look at this. Now you can see the wind is picking up, you guys. The wind is slowly picking up. And the traveling for this storm, I don't know when it's going to get here, but it is slowly getting really dark right now. I'm not telling you how dark it is, but it's getting extremely dark. You can definitely tell in the first half of this video, you could tell it was slightly light. Now the wind was slightly damp. Now it is extremely picking up from all that moisture, and the storm will be coming in a few minutes. Now, I don't have any other thing to say. It is getting extremely cold. You can see a little bit of shelf in that direction. There's some birds over there, just, doing whatever. The wind is now picking up a little bit more. You can see the very first storm system coming from that direction. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. And I have... Oh! Did a bird just poop on me? I think a bird just pooped on me. Guys, I think a bird... Oh, now it's raining. Okay, now it's windy and it's cold, and it's going to start raining soon. I can't be out here for too long. Yeah, it's raining right now, so I'm going to go inside. I'll track the second storm in a few minutes. Bye, you guys. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in a little bit.